here to talk to you today about a little game called Battlefleet Gothic, set in the Warhammer 40,000 universe. I am in the beta currently, and I have to say it is a pretty amazing game. And so I'm just going to take this little video and show you kind of what it's all about. Very, very brief overview. Is basically fleet battles. If I could sum it up in one sentence, it would be Warhammer 40,000 fleet battles. Now, the cool thing about the lore of Warhammer 40,000 is that the ships that you pilot, or I'm sorry, the ships that are, brought to war are, really, really huge. I mean, even the escort ship is really big, and they can go up to these giant battle barge type ships, miles and miles long. So what you're seeing right here is just a small infidel raider. This is the Chaos faction, if you couldn't tell already. Each faction obviously has different strengths and weaknesses. There's the Imperium of Man right now, there's the Chaos, there's the Eldar, and the Orcs. Those four races will be to start, and then the developers are saying that there's going to be DLC in the future for potential other races. We'll see. I always get my hopes up really very high, and then I keep waiting for like Tyranids to be introduced, or Necrons or Tau, but I'll be happy with this for the time being, because like I said, I've been having a lot of fun. So, alright, let me just take you through it. There's different classes of ships. There's escort ships right now. I have light cruisers unlocked, cruisers, battle cruisers. I know that there's battleships above battle cruisers, but this is a new profile I started for the Chaos, so I'm just kind of working my way up. Now, escort ships are interesting. Escort ships are basically considered clean losses, which means that if you lose an escort ship at the end of the battle, the Chaos Lords don't really care. Neither do the Space Marines, or the Imperium of Man, rather, or the Eldar. Basically, escort ships are kind of meant to be the cannon fodder. And so if you lose it, you're not really penalized, and you just can have as many as you want in the next battle. They take up a point value, so just like Warhammer 40,000, you have a certain amount of points per mission, and you bring that amount of points on the battlefield. So each of these escort ships has little weapons. This one's got 9 light macro turrets, and you can see it that they highlighted when I went over it. So those little green macro turrets. Then we've got the Raider over here. This is my favorite one, just because it has a forward-facing light prow lance weapon, and then 4 light macro turrets on the top, I think. Yeah, there they are. So I like this one because it's like some heavy front damage with a good range. And then there's the Infidel Raider. That's got these 4 here, and then a frontal torpedo launcher. So anyway, these are the escort ships. Now let's move on up to the light cruisers. So these are my light cruisers. You can choose different types of cruiser here. So when you unlock a cruiser slot, like right down here, you can actually click replace, and then it'll get you into the Hellbringer or the Hellbringer Mark II. And they each have like different weapon loadouts, slightly different stats, or actually these two might have the same stats, but different weapon loadouts. So the one that I chose here was with 2 macro turrets, and then 2 lance batteries on either side. And as you can see, with Chaos, this is just a very lance-heavy build. Now, you might notice that this ship is very interesting, and that's because as your captain and as your ship, or, the captain of the ship gets better and better and better, you can start to upgrade them. You can do upgrades here, engine upgrades, generator upgrades, call it weaponry. You can give them different skills, so right now I have them as emergency capacitors to boost the shield strength. You get different crew for them, so I have upgraded them Master Gunner here and the Heretic. So better emergency repairs, and then Master Gunner is improved critical chance for my lances. But you also can do favors. Now every faction has this, so with Space Marines, with Imperium you could go 4 different favors, and with Chaos you can do 4 different favors, just like the other 2 races. So you got different marks: Marfenkorn, Nurgle, Slaanesh, and Tzeentch. And as you can tell by the ship, I went Slaanesh with this one. And not for any particular reason, but Slaanesh kind of gave me an ability, which I liked, and then also if enemy ships try to get close to this ship, then they have a higher chance of insubordination. Insubordination is a really cool concept. If you're starting to take losses, your crew, your captain, isn't just going to sit there. If you take a bunch of losses, the insubordination chance increases higher and higher and higher, and sometimes your crew will just like mutiny or run away from the battle. So it's very interesting. So anyway, I've got these 3 light cruisers. They're all the same. I built them out the exact same. And then if you go up to the cruiser, let's take a look at what we've got here. Alright, so I'll give you 4 guesses what favor this cruiser is, and you're only going to need 1. That's right, this is the Mark of Corn cruiser, and I did this because this particular cruiser I wanted to get up close and personal and do some boarding actions. And so one of the things it did was it upgraded my lightning strike to a demonic lightning strike, which is more powerful, more potent, which I loved. And then also it gave frenzy, which means that the ship's value for defense, I suppose, and it might also include offense, I'm not entirely sure on that, but is increased. So if you can imagine, you try and assault this ship with your Terminators, and you get on board and it's just full of, you know, frenzied chaos demons, bloodthirsters and whatnot. That's how I imagine it anyway. So anyway, this is the ship. I think it looks great. You got this one heavy macro turret on the top. For some reason it's not highlighting when they're favored, but I'll bring that to the forums since I'm in the beta. I'll let them know. And then these twin-linked batteries on the sides. Again, my thought wasn't to go like crazy long range with these ones, so they've got a nice little spread here. Alright, so again, I like consistency. I kitted both of these guys out the same. And then let's go up to my battle cruiser. Alright, so this is my battle cruiser. Now this one is Zeech favor. As you can see, you got that nice little like crazy bird head up front. And this is, you can choose whichever you want to be your capital flagship. This is my most expensive ship right now. It's got a bunch of weapons, but more so than a bunch of weapons, it's got really long range weapons. And this front turret over here, this double lance cannon, it's just it's really long range, right shooting out from the front. So in any case, I will show you a battle because I've talked for a long time for no reason. Alright, let's go to battle. Let's see. So right now I'm just playing the single player skirmishes. When I press it, it gives me a random battle to fight, and it gives me a point value system to fight. Okay. So, what do we have here? We've got Breakthrough. I'm going to be the attacker. It's a 1 versus 1, and the battle zone is deep space. That's just like the map. Okay, 600 points. So, Breakthrough means, if I'm not mistaken, I've got to get through a blockade, and there's some defensive platform. So, a couple different things I can do. You can win by total annihilation, of course, or you could win through getting all those platforms destroyed and getting your ships to the other side of the map. So in this mode, I'm actually going to try, I'm going to leave my battleship at home, or I'm sorry, my battle cruiser at home. I'm going to bring both of my Corn cruisers. One of them is going to be my flagship, the Dementia of Death will be my flagship, and then I'm going to do these 3 long-range light cruisers. Now, I've completely filled my point value, but I could have taken all these weak little escort ships, as I mentioned to you before. All right, let's play again and see how Korn and Slaanesh do. Beautiful little cinematic. Every time you enter a battle, it kind of gives you like a little fleet overview of what you're bringing in. The attention to detail is just lovely. I love it. Alright, so here's the platforms. Now these defense platforms are actually pretty weak. In fact, I don't believe these actually have weapons on them, or if they do, it's very minimal. Alright, so let's take a look at the map. Here's this little blockade thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then my deployment zone is over here. And I don't know where he's going to deploy, so one of the things I can do is I can use these little nebula to hide but I'm going to try to lure him out to me first, instead of like rushing in. I'm going to deploy to this side of the map and see what he does. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so here are the ships. Now, they're ready for fighting. I'm going to set some behaviors now. And for the most part, they're already set. So here you can select if they want to auto-target. Here you should choose whether they prefer to do a frontal engagement over here or a broadside engagement. Now, for me, with this one, I'm going to prefer the broadside because the lance weapon's over here, and the batteries have a 15,000 kilometer range, which is just awesome. I don't know if that's actually kilometers or if it's just meters. I'm actually not entirely sure, but 12,000. Well, it says 12,000 units. I'm not entirely sure. It says 3K, which I would assume is 12,000 meters, maybe? I'm guessing. I don't know. In any case, so I'm going to engage at 12,000 because I have more than enough range to hit that. And then do I want to do one side or the other? No, I'll do standard because right now no one's destroyed my lance batteries. I am going to, however, change my corn ships. 6,000? No. They like to get up close and personal. Those demons really like to see what they're doing when they slice you up proper. So let's do this. Broadside is fine. Alright. Ooh, they got a hefty amount of guys. And a Nova Cannon.
Ready eternally!
They just shot a Nova Cannon right off the bat. Okay. And Nova Cannon is pretty powerful. It's a little bit
Just show us something to kill!
But I'll tell you what, the Nova Cannon doesn't mean a whole lot of anything.
Come on, me!
Light cruisers are, or my corn cruisers are up close and personal.
We'll
so these are two little probes.
I'm
saying them because I want to see what they have there. Okay, I got.
We have sighted an enemy ship.
Cobra. All right, so this is like an escort ship. This should be nothing. Both of these are escort ships. This should be really easy.
Setting course.
Mines over here.
For the dark gods.
Looks like he just went right through the mines. Okay. See that?
Break them in mind and body!
Alright, so that was really easy. Take care of this one. I'm not going to waste my demons on this one. Alright, stasis field over there. Stasis field got me. Maybe I should waste my demons on this, just to do a quick... Nah, forget it. I should be able to get them pretty good. One of those guys has a pretty good weapon range.
Come on, me! Engines hot!
Alright, second escort ship down. Again, those escort ships are much lighter. But, in numbers
Tremble, for chaos comes!
Alright, so we just talk about my shield, so I'm going to do my emergency capacitor. That helps it recharge quicker.
Cruising speed set!
Okay. Let's hit whatever this is. Let's find out. Oh, it's just an escort ship.
Just show us something to kill!
This guy really chose to do a lot of escort ships. Use my Slaanesh ability, so that brace for impact that he just had is eliminated.
For the dark gods!
Okay. Now let's see what real ships. Doesn't look like they have too many more, which is great. Ooh.
Just show us something to kill!
Stasis field, nasty.
We come for your souls!
Alright, so now here we go. Big ships.
For the dark gods!
Pounding me. We gotta strip the battlecruiser's shields, and I'm gonna destroy its engines. Now,
come on, me!
I did mention that corn likes to get up close and personal, so let's get up close and personal.
Forward to the slaughter!
Full speed ahead. Boom. How do you like that?
Set.
And let's put some demons on there.
Tremble, for chaos
the shields
comes.
are down. Ooh, failure boarding. They repelled my boarders. Okay. Demons, warp.
Beginning demonic strike.
Excellent. So,
we've sighted an enemy ship.
Failed. 3 out of 3 failed. Yikes. But I did get their turrets, so still ended up working in my favor.
Ready eternally.
Get these shields up. Always trying to make sure I'm,
ready eternally.
remembering what to do. Not forgetting anybody.
Let the galaxy burn.
Let's be our next guy.
Just show us something to kill.
Trying to warp. He's trying to warp out.
Cruising speed
Oh,
set.
that was a fast warp. He had an upgrade.
Your orders.
That was a good warp. That was a good
Tear
warp.
them apart.
Okay, he doesn't have all that many guys left. I haven't lost anybody. Alright, who am I missing? This one.
Your orders.
The shield's almost up. Do some Slaaneshi.
Command me.
I'm gonna have these guys focus on target locking. Now this one lost something. My command deck has been destroyed, which means I don't have that action to me anymore. The crew is still gonna fight. Whoop, they're walking into a mine.
Ready eternally.
Not really anything I can do about that now. Stasis got me.
Slaughter them.
Trying to hit their engine. I love hitting the engines, in case you hadn't noticed. I demon you?
Beginning demonic strike.
Nice. There's some more demons in here. More the merrier.
I'll follow your command. For now.
So while my long-range guys are doing their thing, I'm gonna try and
Just show
ram
us
this
something
ship.
to kill.
Emergency repairs.
Command me.
If I can
We
hit these
are
engines.
unstoppable.
Let's go. Boom.
Cruising speed set.
Didn't do as much damage as I wanted because
Moving
he
to those
is actually a
coordinates.
stronger ship than I have. He has a stronger ship than I have. Okay, I'm just kind of ignoring this ship over here, this battle cruiser. Really just want to get this
Your orders.
Gothic cruiser down.
Cruising speed set.
Oh boy. Let's get some...
For the ruinous powers. Forward to the slaughter.
demons, go. Or rather, lightning strike. Yes! Lightning
Just
strike is
show
good
us
for
something to
a
kill.
couple different reasons. One is that it does, you know,
Setting
damage,
course.
and they, as your Terminators, your demons, or
For the
your
dark
just regular
gods.
crew, try and kill the ship. But the other thing is really nice is that they can actually
Ready eternally.
stop a warp jump. So, ooh, good shot.
Repair my ship or else.
Let's get their generator offline here. Whoop.
For the dark gods.
He went into that cloud over there.
We'll follow your command for now. Ready eternally.
Yeah, so when you board them, they can attempt to stop the warp jump. So if they're warping and you board them, then
Your orders.
you're in good shape. Okay, this is going well.
Set engines to full ahead. Beginning demonic
So you saw I
strike.
just stripped the entire shield that was trying to recharge. That was good.
Setting course.
Hull breach, and how about this? Ooh, that didn't look friendly.
Cruising speed set.
Generator gone. Boarding parties. Tech
Let the
destroyed.
galaxy
It's all
burn.
good. It's all good. I think he's going to try and jump soon,
Cruising
so let's
speed
hit him
set.
again. That's how you do that. By total annihilation. So that's it. That's the mission. You gain experience points. You level up, which gives you access to more missions or heavier ships. I might have unlocked the battleship now. And yeah, and then your captains level up. It's a very fun game. I highly recommend it. Thanks for watching. And right now it's in the beta. I'm not sure if it's available for beta purchase, but when it does come out, I'm hoping sometime this month. I can't wait to play it with you guys. Unlock the battleship. Let's see what the battleship looks like, shall we? Desolator. Ooh. Merged Lance Battery. Nice. Versus the Despoiler. Heavy macro. Let's go with the Despoiler. Look at that. That's a beauty. So again, there's no favorite. There's no mark of any Chaos God in this guy. He's just a level 1 vanilla happy-go-lucky dude. But I'm thinking I'm going to make him Nurgle this time when I level him up. Okay. Well, again, Thanks for watching.